Hi, I'm Jill Rodriguez, personal trainer with Mercola.com. Today's demonstration is of yoga postures for all fitness levels, and you can do them daily. Yoga not only improves health and wellness, but it strengthens your overall body, including your core muscles. It helps to improve your balance, definitely increase flexibility, and it helps to improve your mood. Let's get started with this 2-minute routine. To begin your yoga sequence, we're going to start with child's pose. Begin with your big toes together behind you, and I'm going to take the knees nice and wide to begin with. Because of a knee injury, I'm also going to use some blocks to support my hips. But traditionally, in a child's pose, you can sink your hips back towards your heels and rest them, as long as that's comfortable. But if you're having any knee problems, you can, like me, use the yoga blocks or a pillow. From here, you're going to take your hands in front of you, and you're going to begin to drop the chest forward and then the forehead. Now this should be a very relaxed position, so if your hips are tight or your shoulders are tight, come up a little bit. Otherwise, if it is nice and relaxed for you, go ahead and start your 5 deep breaths, starting breathing in through the nose and then out through the nose 5 times. Once you complete your 5 breaths, you're going to come up onto the hands and knees. Bring your hands directly under the shoulders. Your knees come under the hips, and you can open the toes. I'm going to remove these yoga blocks. And we're going to move into cat-cow. So the cat-cow is really nice to loosen up into the hips and the lower back. You're going to begin by raising the middle back up toward the ceiling, tucking your tailbone and your chin. And then the cow position is dropping the belly button down, shoulder blades dropping behind you, lifting the chin and tailbone, and hold. Remember to go through your 5 breaths in the cat position, and then back through to the cow position. Once you've completed 5 breaths in the cat-cow, we're going to move into downward facing dog. This is the perfect position to do it. I'm going to move slightly forward. From here, for the downward dog, you're going to curl your toes under and begin to lift your hips. Now, depending on your hamstring flexibility and your shoulder flexibility, you may be here, and this is going to be your down dog. If you're more advanced, you're going to push your chest slightly forward, bring your belly button toward your thighs, and then begin to lower the heels behind you. Once you're in a position that feels like you're getting a stretch and it also feels good, you're going to take your 5 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And then coming into a forward fold. Once you finish those 5 breaths, bend the knees, walk your feet toward your hands. Again, keeping your knees as bent as you need to or as straight as you can. And you're going to hold this nice forward fold. For most people, a forward fold would look more like this if you have some kind of prop, yoga blocks, or a pillow to place your hands on. You can also place your hands onto your shins, again keeping a slight bend in the knees. And that's your forward fold, holding that one for 5 breaths as well. Coming out of forward fold, we're going to move into Warrior Two. So standing with your feet together, you're going to take a medium step out to the side and take those toes pointed inward about a 60-degree angle, and the opposite toes facing directly out to the side. Curve your hips to face the front, chest to face the front. Bring your arms up out to the side. With the shoulders nice and relaxed, you're going to bring that front knee into about 90 degrees. Look over your front fingers, and again, hold this one for the 5 breaths. And once you've concluded with the 5 breaths, you're going to switch sides. We're going to bring these toes in 60 degrees, these toes out, squaring off the hips, squaring off the shoulders, arms out to the side, and then you're going to come into that 90-degree angle here and holding for your 5 breaths. I hope you enjoyed those yoga poses. Be sure to end your yoga practice with standing in the mountain pose like this, or sitting down in a chair and finishing with a few more deep breaths. Remember that yoga is for everybody, so if you start slowly, you practice daily, and practice your deep breathing, you'll get more flexible over time. We'll see you next time.
She